Hello, everybody! Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have for you a Zelda 2 All Keys tournament match in the Swiss Round 3. Today we are featuring Lordo and IceBlue. And with me on comms today we have Justin Man and Lightning, and they will take it from here.
Yo.
Thanks, Baseball. What's up, everyone?
Morning.
So, a bit of an interesting race here. We have Lordo and Ice, who are both not racing each other.
But are racing each other.
But they are racing each other for your viewing pleasure tonight.
This is a show match.
But
anybody putting money down, or what's going on here? Is that legal?
Putting money down on Twitch? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a thing about that recently?
So we're not putting money down, wink, wink, but if you want to get invited to a secret Discord server, hit me up in the DMs.
All right, so the deal is Lordo's matchup this week is against Unos, and Ice's is against Joseph. And Unos isn't feeling well, and Ice is leaving for TwitchCon tomorrow, and cannot get a hold of Joseph. So we're basically doing async races here. We're gonna, record the races, get the times in. The other two will do their races later in the week, and we'll sync them up that way. Make sure everyone can get their race in without having to forfeit.
Yep.
And here we go. Who's getting a bag?
I think Lordo's getting a bag. That dude's like 80%, 90%.
Yeah, I think Lordo's getting a bag too.
So I'm gonna focus on IceBlue for a bit and see how his room goes. Oh no, you already missed the first one. Rough. Oh, he's resetting.
He's resetting.
Go fast, go fast, go fast.
The classic reset.
Oh, Lordo didn't get a bag.
Not get a bag.
We're on the 20 percentile.
And he looks like he's questioning the game.
I don't agree wholly with resetting, but I know players that would, like Highlander. Highlander's literally done this in races.
He's done it multiple times, yeah.
And
I don't agree with it either.
I mean, if you get a 50 bag here, it pays off, right? Oh, but he messed it up again. He might get the trash bag.
I don't think it pays off really, because you still lost more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? And you're not going to gain that over like 30. You're not going to lose 30 seconds on attack 3 versus. I mean, maybe about that, right? But
yeah. Oh, we got predictions in chat. All right. We can use this in place of money. It's fine. Closing my Discord. My secret US dollar Discord. No meaning behind that.
All right, let's see Lordo manip this walk. He's got a 2 standing stab.
Wait, Money, how did you hear about that? I don't even remember that till you said that.
Ooh. Oh, Ice is getting what he needs right now. Lordo misses it.
Nice.
He didn't even get a chance, really. They all came up from behind him and he had no chance to get the skip.
So, easy encounter dodge for Lordo coming out of there, at least.
Yeah.
You can pretty much, if you always want to, like, get 100% dodge there, you can always stab in the bubble screen coming out if you know how long it took or whatever.
Right.
But, yeah, like at the end there, Ice gets stabbed.
What went wrong. He kind of looked like nothing should have gone wrong there, but who knows?
All right, how are these bets looking? Oh, okay, so the odds are kind of crazy right now. I think I'm gonna drop some on Lordo. Big return. Wait, I can't bet. What the hell?
You just can't bet on the game.
My browser's just messed up. Doing any beam wraps? Any beam wrappers? Maybe at the end here? Nope. Maybe he'll get Bem wrap in the upper right room.
Bem wrap.
Yeah. I get to name it, right?
He's been trying it. Yeah, you can name it.
Yeah, I'm calling it Bem Wrap. You can beam wrap in this game from right to left, but I don't know how it works. So, you're gonna need some kind of science Zelda 2ers to figure that one out. But in this upper right room, you can get a right to left beam wrap after you kill the Goomba.
Yeah, if you just witnessed there, Ice doing one left to right, which is what we mostly see on the tin suit.
I hope he tries for it. I have nothing else to look forward to right now.
Even without the W, I got you.
Oh, he didn't go for it. Lordo, please.
Too focused.
Yeah, this guy's got burrito on the brain or something.
He knows he needs to make up all that time from the missed double bubble. Or maybe he thinks that, I guess.
Well, let me tell you, Bem Wrap saves a lot of time.
Gotta be at least like 3 or 4 frames, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's still got beams.
I know that. I went to go bet and the odds are not in the favor anymore. I'm sad.
I can't even see the question. I don't have the actual chat up. I just have the chat that we can see, and it's like so tiny on my screen. It's not showing me the whole question.
Oh, just who wins?
Is it just who wins? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured, but when you mentioned after the beam wrap comment, or the beam comment.
Oh, will he get Bem Wrap?
Is it about like beams or something? Who will keep beams longer? That'd be a good way to go too. And the winner's Ice. Florida lost the beam.
I don't think we want to put baseball through that. Like 20 different predictions in one race.
I don't even know if you could do more than one at the same time.
Well, you would have to like do short bursts, like short segments, and after like a few minutes.
Yeah.
Do the next. Here we got IceBlue fans in the chat. Oh Lord, I tried to do the little turnaround jump to like lose a frame and make the bubble like get stuck off screen.
Yeah, I've seen Simple do that before. I've never been able to replicate it. I've tried it a few times, just thinking about it randomly.
Yeah, it probably just has to do with where you're jumping. It'll happen eventually. You just gotta jump at the right spot. I get it a lot, but that honestly means you did like an ineffective or like an inefficient turnaround. So if you're good at not getting it, that means you'd never lose frames.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't like burn a bunch of frames. It has to be like 1 or 2.
Lordo's probably gonna not skip this guy. Never mind. If he gets a bag here, it's not even gonna do anything.
He waited for to see the bag.
He just leaves it. He just wants the drop to be, I guess, the same, but I don't think he had to see what the drop was, yeah.
No, it did not. All good. For the memes.
Yeah. The way the game works, it's kind of strange. If you kill an enemy and leave the screen before the XP rolls, the enemy will like respawn when you enter that room again. Not that that would matter, but it still will like increment your counter.
Yeah. Literally the frame it dies. So like when the killing blow hits, you don't even have to see the enemy disappear or anything.
Yeah, it's just instantaneous. So you got to make sure if that ever happens and you like leave a screen right after killing an enemy to like if you're counting, just keep note that did increment your count even though you didn't get the XP for it.
Yeah.
Alright, 742 for Ice, minus like the 30 that he reset. Is actually not pretty good. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, it's fine. That's pretty much like a missed double bubble and like decent P1 type time.
Yeah.
Oh, the high boomerang above the Gorilla's head.
Lordo just kills him. Brutal.
I mean, the XP's nice. All good.
Yeah.
Realistically, you probably should, in a race, kill that Guria if you're on attack 3.
I'm just trying to think of where his small drop's going to move to now, because he might have put it on one of the Gurias in the jump cave, right? And you don't want
that. As long as
Ideally,
it's not on the first Guria.
20s.
Yeah, as long as you don't get on the first Guria, you can adjust which louders you kill to not have it on the second.
Right. Those little 20s. The ropes in P2 also can all matter.
Oh, I need to turn Lorda's sound on for the wizards. I had everything muted. I was listening to nothing but your golden voice.
Yeah.
just in golden voice.
Oh, my golden voice, yeah.
On ZeldaSpeedRuns.com.
Feels pretty silver today. Alright, here we go, jump cave.
I haven't done all keys in a while, but in Dark Death Mountain I do. Usually probably more closer to key moments.
Yeah, in all keys, the only time I keep track of the small drop actively is in P1 if it's attack 3.
Yeah, I keep track of, in all keys, I definitely kept track in P1, Valley of Death.
The thing about P1 is I don't really need to keep track because I just know where it is by looking at my XP, like what the number is. Like I know I'm getting my drop when it's 6 or a 7, depending on if I killed the
yeah, exactly, Vaughn.
Louder, yeah.
You keep tracking Valley of Death so you know what's going on in GP. I don't even like grab anything in Valley of Death, it's just to know how your XP is going to end up on the Mew Bridge.
Sort of sneaks into Bagu's house just before that encounter got him.
Yeah. But if you really want to keep track of 6 counts on your smalls, then play any percent or 100% NMG. Because you're pretty much keeping track in Deathmatch, like start of the game, going into P2. I guess not P3. P3 though, you keep track of in New Game Plus NMG in case you don't get the red jar at the start. Because you then need a blue jar to get another fairy cast.
Yeah, I don't know, other than any percent, I don't know if there's a category I've done. I don't think any of the other ones I've done needed, like, had any points where I cared about small drop.
Especially all keys. All keys, it just doesn't matter except for P1.
I mean, there's only a few parts where I really care about the large drop.
Yeah.
I mean, early game, again, we just know where they're going to drop. But then you're really just setting up a drop for P5, and that's really it. Odo says he never does attack 3, which is why I wanted him to get attack 3.
Yeah, the thing about P6 now is because of the screen wrap red jar strat being so consistent, if you do it like quickly enough, you're just always going to have full magic leaving the cross area. But if you don't do that, then yeah, 6 counts are pretty important.
Got both runners in chat talking trash or something.
I guess they're.
It'll get
Or
there.
is this like, I don't even play this game, and IceBlue's like, yo, relax. Yo. But if this was Tekken, oh man, Lordo would probably be doing like a dance right now, like, just moving around, yeah, just moving around. Just like dancing on ice right now. Somebody's getting fucked. Yo, get fucked. You heard that one?
I don't know. When you were saying, I thought Lordo, you were like commenting on what was about to happen to Lordo, and then he somehow didn't get hit.
Dude, I got another classic video to show you. Somebody's getting
Send him my way. love him. Oh, he tries the no-stop. Two rooms ahead of Ice now.
Oh, he didn't use his life spell. Where's your beams, Lordo? I guess he doesn't want anyone to attack 3.
Yeah, probably saving him for the, Actually, he's probably just saving him for when... Saving the spell to get, you know, maximum life back. I don't know if he cares too much about beams in the Blue Gorilla room either. Obviously, they're nice, but...
Yeah, that room you need them less than the first bat room. Like, you can get through that clean without beams.
Yeah.
This one, though, like, I don't even know. Like, without beams, you can take a D-boost, like in Dark Death Mountain, and you can get through with just, like, a damage forward. But otherwise, you gotta get hella lucky.
Yeah, there's too much RNG with which directions everything's gonna move.
This Gorilla threw, like, 4 boomerangs in 1 second. The DPS is insane, dude. What the hell?
Machine gun.
See if Lordo decides to do any like double chained double hits, like 2x chain double hit. Nah, that's the best way to get through here on Tech 3. If you do double hits.
Yeah, I don't ever try the chained on the oranges. I should. You got to open up with the 2 doubles.
Yep, exactly.
And finish with the. But I try to do them on the reds in the middle.
Oh, I was hoping you'd do it there because you're like kind of free space. Come on, Lordo. Like he said, he doesn't do attack 3, so.
Yeah.
All good.
There is like a familiarity that you have to kind of get for attack 3. It sounds... It's not as bad as everyone makes it seem, but you gotta like just do it a few times.
It's not.
He's obviously done it a few times, but...
Especially for if you have double hits and you can chain them, like, attack 3 Death Mountain's pretty free.
Yeah.
It's really P2 that's the time loss.
I think it's more the muscle memory that you just, if you're so used to attack 4 and everything dying in a certain amount, like the certain way you fight everything, and
you just need to remember where your neutral jumps are for like red dyers and stuff.
Yep.
Like IceBlue got super lucky there.
Yeah, I don't know. That he didn't throw a hammer at all.
Yeah. Usually you need a neutral jump there and pull the Dyra out. But as you can see, because he was fighting the Dyra under that low ceiling, that louder was like gone, pieced out.
Hammer. 1610-ish on the
like
race
that.
timer.
On his timer too.
Yeah, Ice again. What he wants to do, like as soon as you get off the elevator, just do a couple of neutrals, and then the Dyra will be closer. Yeah.
You can only get 2 in. You
Yeah.
do the any percent strat where when you had to kill everything, you do 2 neutral jumps and then you do like a little turnaround.
Yep.
In the air. Yeah.
I mean, that's not even a thing anymore, right? In any percent, we just
you skip everything.
Yeah. But back
you go 1-1-1 if you can.
And like the Dyra at the beginning of Hammer Cave, the very first cave in Hammer Cave, you know, you'd pull him way out. You know, you'd get him spawned and then like turn around and walk back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it down to a little turnaround for that one. But
yeah,
you still have to delay.
Neutrals, yeah.
Yeah, you do 3 big neutral jumps and then a tiny turnaround, and then you have to chain double hits though. You have to. Oh, the fairy? Hello? At least it was a fairy.
Get the fairy on the little sand platform screen that you don't see very often.
Yeah. Dude, I love fairy and VOD. It's so funny.
Yeah, with the lava on
lava
the left
pits
side.
Yeah.
Yep. Got to see that again the other day in my race.
You get full HP and then take a lava dip. It's the swag. Bemis.
Alright, check Lordo's screen here, see if he gets this.
Yeah, triple hit.
So swag. That is a 3-hit kill on that blue moblin that he just did.
Without stopping.
Without stopping, yeah. Or slowing
that
down,
one's cool.
For that matter.
Use the clouds up top for like a visual cue of when to do it.
I want to see him do, I don't know if he'll do it in a race, but the thing he does in the, like when you're leaving the second lava room in P4, with all the Ra and the crumble bridge, he like...
Oh, the beams?
He kills all of them with beams without stopping.
Yeah, he posted that as a Twitter clip like a couple years ago too.
It's insane. It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like,
yeah.
he must have put serious time into learning to do that, and it's all for, you know, you don't obviously save any time or anything. It's just cool looking.
We used to do really stupid shit, like in that same room before it, the second lava room inside of it. After you skip the Doom Knocker, you turn around and you beat bunny hop backwards the whole way across, over the red skelly and everything.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. We were practicing that for like
fun. Yeah.
So much, yeah. Yeah, bunny hopping backwards.
Yeah, I was doing it like south of P5 in the desert. You can get the screen that has the big like weird structure in the middle. It's like, I don't know, it's like 2 pages long or something.
On the sand?
Yeah, I think it's on the sand.
With the pea bag or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. You see that in Rando a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes has like a 1,000-point bag or something. It's pretty nice.
High five? They high five.
Yeah, it's a high five. Ice is actually not too far away for having to, well, not having, but having reset his run.
Yeah.
Didn't have to. But
I mean, if you take out the reset, it's probably virtually tied.
Oh yeah, so what is that room? He probably reset like 35 seconds in or something?
30, 35, yeah, ish. Actually, no, it might, well, it probably was no more than 30, because he was at the beginning of, like, normally you get
there's also
like,
the update time.
At around 30. Yeah, that's true, update, or whatever, reset time.
Him getting hit a bunch.
Yeah. So he's probably about 20 when he reset, maybe-ish? 25?
I'd say like 25 to 30. I think Lordo was 1957 coming into town. And oh, the Happy New Year, happy birthday, Kwanzaa, backspawn,
happy
2030. Yeah, he's like only, if you were to compare just the runs themselves, he's like 5 seconds, somewhere between 5 and 10 behind. But that is not the case. We will use the reset time towards the race time as well.
Yeah, I don't think he reset his timer, did he? I can't like read it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, okay.
It's impossible. Lordo died a helmet head for content.
I don't know why I said I can't read it. I can clearly read the actual timer. I was trying to read the splits for some reason. I could just compare the 2 timers, like Lordo's or the race timer.
You know, for content, if you die to helmet head, like say you get the killing blow and then take a hit off of one of the projectiles and die, so you get the key to just drop when you come back in. That's content. You do that.
That's content, but you're probably not getting your attack level.
Yeah, you just make sure you have it before.
Make sure you don't need that extra 200.
I mean, all of it's content.
I guess it would still
getting attack 6.
Yeah, that'll produce actually even more content.
Even less used to that. He doesn't even do attack 3 runs, let alone attack 5, P3. Yeah, Lordo's a pioneer of the Barba Bath.
I like that jumping into the heart and then fairing.
Pioneer as in, like, he's cool with it. He's the first one to be cool with it. Everyone else, I'm sure, did it before.
Killing Barba and taking a bath at the same time is actually not even that big of a deal. Warlock's talking about that in chat.
Yeah, it's like something like a couple seconds. It really depends on how much magic you had, right? But
I think someone timed it to like 4.
Okay. But it's still variable to how much magic you have. That's probably if you've expended all magic or something.
Oh yeah. If you're comparing like what you would have gotten when you died, but yeah, since you just get full magic, it cancels the whole usually you're at like 1 or 0 bars, right? Of magic.
Yeah, like both, 1 or 0. I set up a red jar pretty late in the P6, so I usually have more.
Oh yeah, you could probably get in there with like 3.5 or something if you do that.
Something like that. If it's on the blue skelly, you could have a lot. You could be short only 2.5 if you do jump.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking the blue skelly before Barbara's room. Like, how's that work? I forgot about the 2 rooms prior.
Yeah, if you went back for that one, it'd lose you time. But possible. Oh, he did the double down stab. So the thing Lordo did, you can get through that without stopping if you don't do the double down stab.
Yeah, single, and then hop up to the
grab key, come down and drop and kill him on the way back.
I think it actually looks cooler that way too.
Yeah, I mean both.
Leave them there.
Both look cool, to be fair.
Oh well, sure.
But I agree with you. I think it's a little cooler. I like IceBlue's blue here.
Yeah, well, Lordo's is more of like a green, at least in my eyes. It's like a sea
like
foam.
A turquoise? Yeah, like a sea foam. Is that what I meant to say?
Yeah, turquoise works too. Turquoise, teal.
Yeah, I like
think
darker
of turquoise.
teals.
I think of more blue, I guess, but
I think you're right. Seafoam is a better descriptor.
Regarding that double stab for Lordo, like back we were just talking about, I think he has a reason for not doing the other strat. I can't remember. I think he is aware you can do it the other way. He just chooses not to.
Uses no swag. The best swag saves time. That's my opinion. If your swag loses time, is it really swag?
It's like sorta swag still, right? I mean, most swag loses time though, right? Oh no! Is he gonna get? Okay. Good button pressing there. Timing the unpause and then pressing select quickly. That actually happened to me last night when I did a run.
Yeah.
And I had the same save and everything. Usually in that room, I shouldn't say usually, but a lot of times in that room you won't even have the magic for fairy, because you might have already cast life to get your beams back, or whatever, cast life somewhere else earlier. So luckily he did not do that. He had the magic.
And if he was counting his 6 count like we were talking about earlier, he would have not had a blue jar on the rope. I don't think it really matters. He's like 6 XP away. Yeah. Wait, no. I mean, a bot would have to spawn here. And he's probably going to cast fairy.
Yeah, because he's got the one bot in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
He'll kill twice, yeah.
Oh, true, it's twice. You're right. Oh, bot. Thanks, bot.
Yep.
Perfect.
It's the little XP amounts sometimes count in P2.
Yeah, now he'll get that 1400. It's like an invisible 1400 right now.
Ice just killing both those enemies on the way through. I like it. I hate that skill.
Oh, the blue skelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, we would save the blue skelly to kill the red iron knuckles and then set up a drop on the blue skelly. Which is also what you do in 100% NMG, or any percent as well. But for whatever reason, people's drops were set up that way in all keys, I remember. I don't know why. Can't remember why.
I know, like, Bad Breaks and maybe Lordo 2 used to try to set up the P2, like, the last drop to be right at the end to get a jar before head for the refill. But it's preferable now to not have full magic because of the way, like, the timing for the spawns outside works, I guess. I don't know all the ins and outs, but
it's not just a different pause buffer? Is it just not
well, I suppose you could do a different pause buffer, but I'm not sure what it would be.
Yeah.
I just know you kind of, with the no magic, you want that long pause, but assuming you get the good helmet head fight, obviously, that kind of, there's a lot going on in there. It needs to go right, but
yeah, baseball's right. It's like generally an hour 30, but with these runners, it's probably more like an hour 20 for the estimate.
Yeah.
But these guys.
Ice took care of those blue skellies just to make sure. I think he probably was fine anyway. Maybe needed to kill one. You want, I think, 1650, right? Going down this elevator or something?
1600.
1600. Oh, yeah, because you can get the
honey bag.
I don't know where the 1650 is coming from. Why do I have that in my head? I think I said that last time, too.
You got pizza brain.
You always have to assume there's going to be a drop somewhere down there.
Lordo put Link's hitbox into Helmet Head's crotch and took a hit.
Alright, so here's what I was talking about. Lordo's gonna place the gem and he's gonna pause for like a long time. Which when you pause while the gem music is going, it actually does not pause the game. So the music keeps going and the RNG is still rolling, but the RNG is not rolling, but the game is going. And yeah, he's doing that to try to get these random walks, and he gets all the way to the road. Very nice.
I mean, whether or not he did it correctly, he got fairies, so
yeah,
fairies will just auto.
I mean, they were all
rando.
Yeah.
Oh, he walks straight. He's pissed.
I know the feeling. He's holding. That's what he's saying. He's almost holding up.
Poor guy. And then, back spawn. That works. IceBlue, I made a sound earlier because IceBlue took a hit and was at like 1 bar of HP at the Goomba.
Oh, he's low. Okay.
Yeah, he walked right into that large. He definitely meant to do up input. Up and over.
Yeah.
In the west, you go up and over. In the east, you go down and up to the right. Or left, I guess. IceBlue is 1-1, and Lordo is 2-0. But that's because Lord of Ultima's opponent was also a 2-0. Against Unos, but Unos wasn't able to do his race today. And then same for IceBlue. IceBlue's going to TwitchCon, and he has to leave tomorrow. So his opponent was Jolsef, but Jolsef hasn't been keeping up with the Discord. Probably going to check it in a few days and be like, what? So we'll have an async race for their actual opponents later, and then we'll get their records. It'll be great. Not confusing at all.
This does kind of like baseball give, no pun intended, give the home team, if you will, the advantage as they get to bat second. So
true.
Both runners will know what time they'd have to probably do some digging, right, and look at the race, or they'd have to be watching right now, I suppose. Which Unos actually might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it depends on the kind of pain he's feeling. If he's got a headache, probably not.
Yeah. But it's not really, I'm just like memeing, it's not really an advantage to know what, I guess, honestly.
It might be a disadvantage.
Might be a disadvantage, yeah, because you might put pressure on you,
Yeah. If it were me, maybe I don't look.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to look. I haven't been keeping, I used to, in tournaments past, I would have the race up.
Did you notice Ice did the extra step after the town?
Yeah, he went out left of the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I think that's, TGH used to do that too, when he was running.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ice and TGH are closely related in terms of streamer communities, so I think they probably utilize a lot of same strats.
Yeah.
Buzz is over here kicking dirt. Kicking dirt at our tourney. Morning.
Morning.
At the mound kicking dust.
Ice goes the northeast tile, gets in.
Yeah, that's the old school. Is that the one? The northeast one?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
It's the one I learned on.
It was funny, I think I already mentioned this before, but the newer strat that people are using that I think I saw Dude first use, where you just kind of go and then you hesitate and just keep going after that.
Yep.
Oh god. I did that literally just one time in one run, and it worked, and I'm like, alright, I'll do this for any other. So I'm 1-1, or 1-0.
Nice.
1 for 1, yeah. And it once and it worked, so, perfect strat. Works every time.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, the tiny little hesitation It's just perfect.
Well, the backup is, say they late spawn and they're on the same x-axis as you. When you are up there at the top, you just dip into that little, I don't know what it's called, like a little, like 3 desert tiles that are even more further north, and you can just go up and above them. That's the backup, yeah.
And that probably saves, what? How long do we sit there? 2 seconds, you think? It's not much, but it's something.
Well, you could probably just count the amount of steps between that and where the encounters spawn when you're going. A nice re-jump for IceBlue. But yeah, it's like a few, 2-3 seconds.
Was that first try, getting back up?
Yep.
Nice. Barely any time lost at all.
Oh, the bot came to die at the door there for IceBlue. Doesn't grab the pea bag.
Oh, I was scared of that bot. You got it though. Sometimes when they're like inching one direction, they're just about to jump back the other direction. And I'm just like, no. I'm gonna hit you right in the face when you do the crouch stab. Ice Cast and Fairy, even though health is a little bit of a concern, doesn't even care. He's gonna pick up a jar maybe after this run.
I get a jar, yeah. He'll get over his 200 threshold with small enemies, thankfully. Skipped a bag earlier.
Yeah, there's always a few backup enemies at the end if really needed. The blue IK is not too bad.
Oh my god. Okay, Whoa. This is actually so scary now. Okay, good.
Just I can't believe he didn't get hit on the last part there when he's down stabbing through those.
Yeah, he got crunched on by both sides. That was pretty much death, but good job.
Yeah, this is 1 HP, it looks like. I can't see his health at all.
Yeah, I'd bet that's 1 to the game.
I saw Mercs, I didn't see it. Because I didn't have it on yet. But I did see it.
Oh my god. Oh, Ice could have taken a death abuse here. Do you think that would have been smart to do? I would have done it now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's a good...
That's a really cool death abuse because it's like the most time saving of backtracking in the game.
Yeah, because you would have to climb... You can just take it like in the hole basically, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get hit in the hole if you just wait around a couple seconds.
I wouldn't have even thought of that.
I thought about it after he left, so, you know, maybe he thought about it later too.
True.
But I'm also
that is
not
clever though.
Oh, there's the
no. Turned around a tiny bit early.
I think it would have been more on my mind if I heard the beeps, but I don't have his audio on. Frick.
Well,
just a little time loss. The death itself, like, it was likely he was going to die. It was just a matter of, like, getting a good timing on it, but it looked like he was trying to survive.
If the death was to Rebo, it'd be even worse, so...
It's true.
At least
I think that's a better
silver
death.
lining, yeah.
And he did take a hit here, so...
Yeah, if you're gonna dismount Rebo, it's tough to not get hit at least once.
Oh my god, Lord almost got tagged by that bot.
Holding his chest. Ice going for the slink on the exit. It's such a hard slink. I can't do those on desert like that.
Yeah, I like the one where you wait above near the rocks and then you use a farther tile out to do it, kind of like the river monster first encounter dodge.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. It's kind of like
nice
bubble skip timing kind of stuff. You still
I like
gotta
the
react to the spawn.
Yeah, you're reacting, and there's patterns that don't work at all. So.
Oh yeah, sometimes you'll just get a bad
If they have the squish on your visual cue, then you're just screwed.
Yep.
Squish.
Squeeze.
Not the same squish as Arcus fans will know, but a little different. Damn. This is going to be a back spawn for Lordo on the right. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Dude, every time people are getting these back spawns on this first encounter, I feel so bad for everyone.
I get that one almost every time, yeah.
I know.
Get it the other day, but, like, most of my runs, that's what I get. I don't know.
Well, there's the actual back spawn that he got on the second one.
Yeah.
Those are so bad. Such a terrible spot to get them.
Nice.
With Lorda's palette, though, I like his purples here in the Darunia.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I always thought it was like the best background purple. Dude, purple in this game looks so good. Like
it's not even really it's more towards pink. I mean,
oh,
the sky,
yeah,
at
yeah.
least.
It's in between.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, I didn't have the audio on. Maybe he's not doing wizard talk. Wait, that's not a wizard, that's a different guy.
Oh, you mean like his alerts or whatever?
Yeah. Dude, I love the wizard ones.
Yeah.
Half the time it's like from a horror game, and they're so good.
Yeah,
it was
Lordo's
foretold by
fire.
gyromancy.
Did not get the Fauntleroy. He did get what kind of animal is Goofy.
Is IceBlue on Godboner or?
Just mixing all kinds of games in now. Another back spawn.
Oh yeah, he's not running alerts. Whatever. Waiting for some wizard talk. Oh, broke with an update. Oh, that's rough. Don't get hacked by evil Goofy.
Actually a horse buzz. I don't know where you've been.
Lordo showing how far away the encounter can be from you when you go down into them.
Yeah,
I
watch
see a
this
lot of
next
people-
one. If he doesn't get a back spawn, he'll do it again.
Yeah, they're like a full tile in between them, and you can go down. God boner.
In fact, you could go a little sooner than he did even. I mean, you generally don't want to cut it as close as you possibly
What?
can, but yeah, I don't know how that
That
didn't
looked
work.
good.
It looked super good.
He had the squish, or what's going on? I don't know. Maybe there was a squish.
Oh, okay. But that did work. It's gonna have one more to deal with.
Nice. Got a slink here though. You see that?
No chance.
It's like a grid of encounters.
Oh.
That's funny. He's at 8.5 for the run. No big deal.
I forgot he's got that up on the top right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see.
You know what's funny is in like any percent, you on average for like a really good run compared to AK all keys for a really good run, you get more encounters in any percent than you do at all keys. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, they're all like 3 seconds long or whatever.
Yeah, but they're all stupid RNG. It's like so dumb. Can't control them because they're like mostly swamp.
Yeah, it's almost all swamp.
You got to walk so much in the swamp in that. Big Shake Paradise.
Figures we cut out like, 80% of the game, but we still have to go to the stupid ass swamp.
Yeah, not only that, you go through more of it.
Oh, I got that. I mean, Ice, nah, you're light. Ice got that. That was a sick skip.
I saw him doing a dance. I didn't see
he like
exactly
went.
what happened.
They were random walking, and he like went to the left, and then quickly just like back to the right and down without stopping, just to barely squeeze in before the encounter did. Or I guess as the encounter did. Yeah, Light's got the. I keep doing that.
It's not even the same amount of letters.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, it's not. It's not at all. Ice. He's doing the thing where he's just like stopping one tile too late, and it's definitely better to stop one tile too early. It's tough to sometimes pace yourself. You think you know exactly when they're gonna come, but if you just stop for like a quarter second on each tile and just see what happens, or even pause the game. But I wouldn't even pause the game when you're doing that, because that can throw you off. Pause once you see them spawn. It's good to pause, but
you turn the game off.
You could do that.
I like that.
It's always a good option. These NES machines, I don't know how much longer they're all gonna work for us. They're so old.
Yeah, turn it off. Think about your NES.
What are you gonna
do? Dude,
I
fried an RGB mod NES the first time I got a power pack. Day 1, play 11 hours on power pack. Day 2, play 8 hours. The NES won't turn back on again. Well, it turns on, but it goes gray. I apparently fried it because the power pack gets really hot.
Yeah, it gets so hot.
It's like day 2, fried an NES. Like a $300 NES. Oh boy.
Yeah.
They don't do good in the front loaders.
I think there was one time I went to work and I had that moment where I couldn't remember if I turned my NES off the night before, and I was like, I need to literally go home on my break to check if it's off, because if it's on, it's been on for so long and my power pack's in there and it's probably on fire or whatever.
Yeah. It doesn't help because the RGB mod adds more hardware, so it's it's more cramped in there.
Yeah.
I think it was the specific RGB modded thing that fried. But supposedly the NES was a bad mod or something, I don't know, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was initially. I was freaked out.
That's good at least. Oh, Laura's doing the thing.
Yeah, we got go mode.
Yes. Okay, it's not all beams. There's some downstabs in there.
Yeah.
Describing it, but I hope everyone was watching, because that was sick.
Sorry, I was not watching, but I've seen it.
Yeah. If you didn't see it, just clip it. It just happened.
That was a juicy one. Jumps right into it. Oh, that's funny. It's funnier because obviously he was trying to stab it, but he did the stab so late that it looked like he didn't even try. Just jumped at it. This is a certified hood classic.
Damn, son.
Where'd you find this?
I like Ice's purple better in the palace.
I don't know. They're both kind of good. I mean, the one on the left is more original. Straight up grape.
Yeah.
The one on the right is okay. So left is grape juice. The right is grape drink. That neon grape color. It's not real. Pure sugar.
Oh, Ice accidentally beamed one of the raw. Yeah. So if you're not doing the thing Lordo does, you definitely never want to touch those raw, because they can complicate things severely in that room. He knows that. He probably just did it by accident. It's one of those rooms where you in this game, there's so many rooms where you're just nothing to do, so let me just jump around and stab the air and whatever. But there's certain rooms where if you do that, you're just gonna mess everything up. Like this room with the wolf heads that are spawning depending on where Link is in the air, or I guess horizontally.
Yeah, you want to leave them alive because as you see, it puts these two next to each other right there at the end. Makes it really easy to get over. And that was a strike, I think. I don't know how that works. Strike 2.
Strike 2. We are mixing sports. Let's go.
Are we doing the... Yeah. It was baseball, right? No, not bowling.
Yeah, baseball's way better than bowling. It's literally the best sport, so it's better than anything.
But is Wii Sports Bowling better than Wii Sports Baseball?
Not opinions. Wait, what was the question?
Wii Sports Baseball versus Wii Sports Bowling. Which one's better?
Wii Sports Baseball.
Oh, damn. All right.
Definitely. That's actually the best game on that disc, in my opinion.
Okay. I actually don't remember playing it. Everyone loves bowling. on the Wii.
Oh, it's good.
It's bullshit is what it is. That game sucks. I didn't try to throw the ball there. It's the stupid Wii motion controls.
If Rep is here, he's silently cursing me out right now for the trashing on the bowling. I'm not trashing on bowling. I like bowling too. I've never actually been real regular pin bowling in my life. But
really?
I've been candle pin bowling many. Yeah, where everywhere I grew up only had candle pin.
What's candle pin?
It's like a ball that's like half the size of a regular bowling ball, and the pins are really thin, like candles.
Oh, is that the shit you buy for your kid when they're like 2 years old?
No, it's a real form of bowling. It's actually harder than regular bowling, from what I've been told. But I've never actually been regular bowling, so I don't really know.
Excuse my insult, pin bowlers.
We had this place called the Bowladrome, though. It was insane.
You just, like, roll
on Friday nights, there was like Cosmic Fridays. Oh, it was insane. They had black lights, bowling in the dark. There was an arcade, obviously, there and everything. It was insane.
Oh, so no concussions or anything?
Well, I mean, if you threw... The bowling balls definitely aren't as big, but I think you'd still probably kill someone if you threw it at their head.
I was imagining like roller derby. You know how like it has like curved walls and stuff? You start throwing balls around and like dodging them on rollerblades and stuff. That's what I imagined.
Oh, bowling while rollerblading? Is this a sport? Dude. I need this in my life.
See, Lordo doesn't like bowling because you gotta use someone else's shoes and they got like athlete's foot. Disgusting.
You can get your own bowling shoes. Hello.
But that's money. I'm going for the recreational sport of spending $20.
Fair.
Sticking my fingers into a ball that's infected with some like 10-year-old kid's germs.
I've done it 100 times. I've probably put those shoes on at the Bowladrome. I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. Loved that place.
The bowling alleys are only good because they always have a DDR machine. That's the only reason they're good.
Oh yeah, yep.
They got like DDR Extreme.
They had birthday parties there and stuff. It was insane.
True.
Get your pizza.
This one they bust out the roller thing for like the little kids to put the ball on, and it just goes straight. This is real bowling.
Oh yeah, they also had like what you put like the things on the gutters so the ball can't go in the gutter, the little guards.
Yeah. That's just so your asshole kid can throw it and it'll just like bounce everywhere and make hella noise and annoy all the adults.
I've always wanted to. Oh, what is this pattern for Lordo? There we go. I've always wanted to see someone like chuck a bowling ball down the lane and have it just go into the ground, you know, like you see in a cartoon.
Yeah.
But I think it would have to be a real bowling ball, not a candlepin one.
Yeah.
There's also this bowling, apparently something called duck pin, I think, bowling, which I don't even know what it. I think Rep maybe explained it to me once, but I don't remember. But there's like 3 different kinds of bowling.
Yeah, there's also the kind of bowling where dickhead teenagers, like their friend will bowl, and then the person from behind will come and throw the ball too, and so both balls go at the same time. Oh. And they try to like outspeed their friend's ball, but they mistime it, and then by the time the rack's coming down to get the pins, the other bowling ball smacks into that and breaks it. There's that style of bowling. I don't know if you've played that one.
That would be the style I would have played when I was maybe 16 years old for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I was kind of an asshole teenager, so yeah, I could see that happening.
You're a product of your environment. If everyone else is doing it, you're doing it. Malleable kids.
Update, Ice missed Eco Key. His banana was good, but it was a little too far to the left.
So no eggplant, actual banana?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Good banana, bad placement.
Aunt Jemima bowling. What?
I'm not making anything up. What would I have even made up? What are we talking about? A bowling alley existing?
The rep, different style.
Oh, the duck bowl. Okay. Well, maybe I could be making that up if someone else made it up and told it to me, and I believed it. So.
Well, you're not making it up.
It's definitely possible.
It's new. It's just a new thing. Oh, I got the streamer thing on Lordo's end.
You get upstab from Ice. Does he know how to do it? No.
Can you see Lordo's stream right now?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, that's like a Twitch thing.
Yeah, that's one of the
for DC.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
There he is.
That Michigan internet. I don't know if Michigan has good internet or not. Never been there.
I don't think I've been there either. I don't think I've even... I'm trying to think if I like ever had a layover. Or whatever it's called in an airplane.
Did you know a part of Michigan is in the central time zone?
Possibly at one time in my life I knew that.
Yeah, there's like a part of it that's like north of Lake Michigan, and then the state wraps around to the right side of Lake Michigan. The right side is in the eastern, in the small section that's above the lake that connects to Wisconsin on the top left.
Yeah.
On the northern side, yeah, that's central.
I think it's weird that any of it's in eastern. Like Ohio too is.
Oh
eastern.
yeah, because that's like a Midwest state, right?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Just like geographically, I think there's actually like the
UP.
There's
I
like
never heard that.
cities where, like one city, right, is in one time zone, and then the next city over in the same state though is in a different one. I forget what state that's in.
I don't know. Indiana.
It should just abolish time zones. Why do we even need time zones? Who says it has to be like dark out at midnight?
It's true because in like Australia in the southern hemisphere they do celebrate Christmas still at the same time, but it's summer. So it's all arbitrary.
Yeah. Indiana. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that state sounds familiar. I've heard of that state.
I meant the...
I'm just kidding.
The city thing. The time zones.
I know. Sorry.
I did not know the Florida Panhandle was in Central Time. That's kind of weird.
Dude, you ever driven through Oklahoma Panhandle?
Nope.
It is miserable. You need to have music on your phone, because if you're trying to use internet, that shit is gone. Nobody lives there. There's probably like some kind of like magnetic field you go through, and you probably get like terrible body disorders going through the Panhandle or something. That place is miserable. I made half of that up, but the part with no internet is true. Can you imagine living there?
In the Oklahoma Panhandle? No, I cannot at all. From Massachusetts.
Mass.
A mass hole.
You said it.
That is me. Alright, P5 is done for Lordo.
Donde?
Ice about, I think probably a minute and a half back at this point-ish. That's just a super rough guess.
Yeah, that's why, honestly, I know it's not all the time from missed Eco Key, but Eco Key sucks, dude. It's like 10 seconds if you get it to save, but if you don't get it, it can be so much time. It can just like absolutely destroy your run. It will be like 20-30 seconds time loss. Supposedly the Mago spawns at the same point if you stab both sides of the elevator at a certain point or something. I don't think that's like 100% consistent, but I think it's likely. Like it might be setting you up for like a certain amount of patterns that are more likely to give you a Mago there or something. But yeah, if the Magos just don't spawn for you, your run's destroyed. There's a Mecha Lordo bot in Lordo's chat.
Mecha Lordo bot. Is that a reference to something?
I mean, I'm sure, but Mecha's used in a lot of stuff. The name Mecha something.
I don't know if he specifically modeled it after.
I'm sure. He probably had an idea in mind. This dude knows hella games.
A video game connoisseur.
Yeah, Money. I'm saying there's a setup, but I don't think it's 100% consistent. I think it just likely gives you the Mago in the same spawn every time. Kind of like how like Slack and Frosted Pears came up with the P4 thing with the damageless K-Rock. I think it just gives you a set of patterns.
Yeah, Ice kept trying to get into that Guma fight and just kept getting rejected by the mace, so he kind of took it safe.
See how Lordo pulled the encounter down when it was a backspawn, and then he stopped and then did the draw them in thing?
Yeah. He went down to like the corner, right?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
As long as you just don't move right early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to like do it all in one go.
Well, that was weird. He just did a little...
That's like a 1.5 stab, looked like.
He just kind of stopped and then cast Fairy. So we'll see what he's got in mind.
That didn't seem like 2 stabs worth. But, yeah, it's unlucky.
I think he could have tried to go down around that. You still would have enough...
He reacted too fast, yeah.
Oh, he's actually going to the bridge. Interesting.
Yeah, he could have got to the swamp tile that he just used if he didn't go to the bridge.
Yeah, I don't think going to the bridge there, that just kind of compounds the issue.
Exactly.
I've never seen so many encounters on this walk. He's laughing. He's laughing. We're going to give him crap about that later.
His encounter ticker is like wrapped around. I wonder if he has it.
It broke off.
3 reps.
I think he... No, I don't think he... I think I asked him when he made... Because he didn't even used to have a...
More than 10, just reset.
Yeah, because he used to just reset or whatever. This is only I think the second time Lordo's joined the tournament. So he's really only been doing Zelda 2 races for the last 2 tournaments.
Yep.
So he just never had any reason to have 11 encounters in a run. He would just turn the console off or, reset or whatever.
On Lordo's stream, he has like some encounter ticker, but it's custom made in like a Game Maker studio or something. So it has like its little like visual with large encounter sprites from the game, and so it's got some like depth to it, and he has it wrap around so like it'll go to 10, and then it'll go back to the very left side again and start counting more encounters in a different color. So it looks like he can get up to 20 encounters on his counter right now. But we'll see if he gets over 20. Maybe he's programmed it to go to 30 now. Or infinite. Stab in the wall.
Oh, the sound.
Wait, was it a crazy sound?
I didn't know that happened. It was giving him like he was jammed in between like a ceiling and an IK with down stab or something, like that sound,
Dude, I gotta go listen back to that. Yeah. Dude, I love grating noise. Yeah.
That was great. I did not know it would like the sound would just remain. He's done that before. The sound has never remained that I've seen. That's his secret button. He hits the button on the wall.
Yeah.
To activate the house. I actually missed Ice's walk, but I'm assuming it went well. I saw him get river skip with a nice flute buffer on the river monster, whatever you want to call it, the devil. I see people using the actual flute press to buffer it, which is kind of cool, but it sketches me out, because what if you press it late?
Well, it's more about... Yeah, if you press it late, but what if you also pause late? This isn't the same thing.
Yeah, but, I mean...
If anything, you want to blow it, like, maybe slightly early, and try not to hit it on the frame, so that you can then, like, pause buffer after or something, or use it as, like, a movement buffer. Okay, but yeah, trying to hit it on the frame, that does sound sketch.
I've seen him do it several times, and he seems pretty comfortable with it. He also knew he had it. Like, I mean, obviously you see... It looks so weird. The bot is so far up the tile when he does it. It's like almost on the next tile.
Oh, he started going too early.
Yeah, that was definitely early. Ooh, ice.
But yeah, I did that for like a week just for fun. And it feels weird. I went back to pause.
I have not tried it yet because I think I wouldn't like it. I'd rather almost do just unbuffered and just use the down button to do your buffer, right? And if you're that good at the timing, obviously you gotta blow the food first, but
yeah, just be good. Don't buffer. Don't pause. Don't use the start button in this game.
What is this, Twin Galaxies? Come on.
Yeah, you could be splicing. Don't trust that. Stopping the music. I don't trust you.
No. Can't have that.
Can you believe that? Can we shit talk that for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
There's so many screen transitions in this game that go pure black and the music cuts out, but Twin Galaxies was like, hey, if you pause on the overworld, you could be splicing while there's a screen there in front of you, like all this color and these encounters moving around. But if you pause there, you could splice a run that looks exactly the same. No, people would never splice it on screen transitions where music cuts out completely. That's crazy.
Yeah, we've never had anyone submit anything like that before.
Fucking stupid. 2012, baby.
We joke about splicing out P4. Sometimes people have probably heard that. That's before my time. I don't know if it's before you, but someone actually, I believe, tried to submit a run.
I wouldn't have seen it though.
That literally did not have P4 in the run.
To submit runs back then, you were just like sending it to someone.
Oh yeah, you know? It wasn't SRC or anything.
Like there was a forum, but you didn't have to use the forum. You could just send it in Skype. So I didn't see that run. I just heard about it. I didn't really care.
Imagine splicing your run with actual videotape. Like
yeah.
That would be legendary if you could pull that off.
Well, isn't that how like TSA used to do it for Ocarina of Time and stuff? Wasn't that like back in the day of recording with VHS? I could be wrong.
No idea.
I'm probably wrong.
Okay, so Lordo's winning the color battle in this palace for sure. Look, on Ice's screen, that beam is at the way. You see that? The blue IK fell in the hole, and he launched a beam at the very bottom of the screen. As he was falling.
I love those. You see that in Rando a lot. Those are great.
Yeah, I just never see that there. I think I've seen it before, but
a really common place to see it in Rando is in P4 on the Crumble Bridge that leads to Karok. Because with mixed enemies, you'll get Iron Knuckles there, and so the Mews.
Oh, yep.
And so since the Crumble Bridge, yeah, they always fall in. Ceiling walk. We'll see if Lordo if he can find Thunder, he's gonna be full Joshy D. And have everything. Bringing back old jokes. I'm sure they still say that stuff in Rando. I'm sure it's way overdone.
Joshy still plays every once in a while too.
I see him streaming like PS1 stuff. Has he been doing any Zelda 2 randomizer?
I saw him do it sort of recently. Yeah, but he does do a lot of...
Dude, he did a Chrono Cross playthrough. It was so good. His like reactions to the characters, and there's so many characters in that game.
I haven't played Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross.
Man, Chrono Cross is crazy because of the amount of characters you can pick up as playable, but yeah, both are great.
Yeah. It's probably on my long list of games I need to play eventually before I die.
That could be tomorrow, Justin. Get on it.
I know. I should play them all tonight. Every single one of them.
All at the same time.
How am I going to do it? Just turn all my consoles on.
Yeah.
Start moving controllers around.
Oh, nice. Nice jump. Lordo jumped at like the last possible second there.
Oh, I thought IceBlue got ceiling walk there.
Jump list yak.
Yeah, I don't know about anyone else, but like the jump into Barba's room to this day, it's still like worries me. Like every time I'm like, I'm gonna hit the ceiling or I'm gonna jump into the lava. Like when you have to jump on that tiny little one tile to get over the lava or whatever.
Yeah. I might have missed it. I might have just misinterpreted what was happening, but I think Lorda did jumpless jackhammer and then cast jump to get the key. But maybe he had jump for the jackhammer, I don't know.
I don't think he had jump for the jackhammer.
Yeah, he cast it after then. That's kind of funny, just to get the key faster.
I wonder if that, I mean, it's kind of a wash on the refill though, right?
Yeah, it's just a Lorda thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's just doing it for fun. Because I like this, like in terms of time, I like to save the menu. Plus, you don't have to cast Fairy leaving because you can do an easier jump out without losing frames or whatever. After the gem.
Yep.
But it does make your key grab a little slower. Quick dismount gets nailed. Easy kill. Easy kill. Oh my god.
That was kind of on the upstab.
Yeah, the key was just floating there, like right out of the hitbox range for a half second. Matching the descending speed.
Nice first bridge for Lordo. Now the one that I hate, the second bridge. I don't know why. It's probably just because you're going to the left. I don't know.
Yeah, different inputs for sure.
I don't like this one.
Easy, gonna do a stab and a half. Nope, just one.
Nice.
You only need one.
Oh, nice. Almost.
And IceBlue just barely missed a hit. He got knocked back
Yeah, the fireball
during his cycle.
Lordo, get that slink. I missed it.
Which slink? The one in the graveyard?
Yeah,
No, he
slink
didn't.
Or whatever you call it. Okay.
Well, it's GTM
GTM?
strat to go and skip that encounter, but React recently, I think maybe a couple of years ago, you know, after the rep stabs thing, he found out like the best way to do it was like a one stab worth of delay in the bridge screen before it.
Mm-hmm.
It made like those encounters like kind of zoom in and then go away after a second, so you could get that skipped more easily. Before that, GTM was just doing it like all willy nilly. Going for it. So yeah, we call it the GTM.
Oh, Lordo.
Jesus.
Help. Help. Tried to upstab.
Oh, downstabbed so early. Oh no. What I've been doing that I saw a dude do a while ago is I do a little turnaround before I get to the jump spot to jump over Max. It puts Max in like a slightly different position, and I think it makes it easier that you hit the amount of distance to bounce over him.
Yeah. The only thing that will get me usually is if he just throws that fireball, right? But
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all dependent on the RNG still. But just like the bounce in is
too, yeah, like if you do that, maybe he's less likely. I don't know.
Not less likely to throw a fireball, no. It just makes his position easier so that if you jump the flame, you can still land and get through him. Because, you know, sometimes if the flame is early or late, you jump differently and then you have like a weird spacing between you and Max and you can't like downstab over him.
Yeah.
You just spell him and go as fast as you can. Yeah, I think the turnaround just gives you better spacing possibilities for that. IceBlue with the connection into the MOA, it might create random walk here. It did not. There's like a very small threshold that it will.
It's usually okay with just the one stab, yeah, but... Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Did he get it? Yeah,
yep.
Nice.
That's a hard one.
Nice. So that's one less encounter than you normally would get in VOD there for Ice.
Yeah, that skip is especially hard because the encounter is on like a different x-axis to Link there. So you kind of get it into like the lower part of his hitbox. It just makes it such a harder slink, like way less frames to work with.
Oh, Max doesn't like anyone tonight. That's actually probably a good kill. His XP was still pretty low.
Yeah, it's a dead Max. I love that XP, it's great.
Big 150. Lordo's getting bodied over here. He's going to use that other life cast. There's no way I know how many lives each runner has right now. I'm assuming the standard 2 for each, but it could be. I don't think anyone's taken.
No, they both have at least an extra life.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure how many more extra.
GP entry for Ice there. I almost said for VOD. I can't call Ice the right name for something.
At least that's 3 letters, 1 syllable. I guess light is also 1 syllable though. It's all good.
Nice.
Easy.
Daggers in his back.
Oh.
Gets the jump.
Having fun making art in the waffle.
Carving it out.
That's a great waffle. You went for the middle, so you know the maple syrup would just go around in the middle way more easily.
Maybe he wanted to like put it on a pan and then like crack an egg in the middle of it, right?
Yeah, like a hobbit hole, but with a waffle.
Yep.
That's
I
great.
See that.
I love calling it a hobbit hole, even though the real name is like something else.
Yeah, I don't remember what the name is. That's why I just kind of described it.
Yeah. Remember that Denny's menu, dude? The Hobbit menu?
Never been to Denny's.
So good. That's fine. That's mediocre. But, you know, when you're a kid, you love Denny's.
Fine. Yeah, we just don't have Denny's. I mean, I've been to places that are like Denny's. Same type of, whatever.
International House of Burgers. You been there?
IHOB.
Yeah,
I remember that meme. I think I've been to an IHOP once or twice. But again, we don't really have them.
There are places that exist for when you for very certain situations, when you are existing and you don't want to exist, but you want food. And Denny's is one of them. The other place is Jack in the Box for their tacos.
Yeah, when I was in Phoenix, I just loved Jack in the Box because I had never had it in my life, and I've never had it since.
Did you get the tacos?
I don't remember if I got the tacos, but I loved their cheeseburgers. Probably because I just hadn't had them before, because I'm sure if, I ate it a lot, it would probably just be like, oh, this is the same as McDonald's or whatever. It's just trash.
No, they were great. But the tacos were 2 for $1. Can we just say that? You can imagine the quality. 2 for $1.
Yeah, but whatever.
But you're drunk. Oh my god, those things
tacos
hit hard. Also, I liked them as a kid. Not that I was drunk as a kid. Just as a normal kid.
Yeah.
Non-drunk.
Non-drunk kid.
That would be bad. But yeah, just having no taste as a kid, they were great.
Before AGDQ 2020, I had never had Waffle House, which
dude, Waffle House is great.
Yeah, it was great.
They
gave me a hat. This lady gave me a hat, and she made me let her take a picture of myself with the hat on with my own phone.
What the hell?
She's like, give me your phone. I'm taking a picture. I'm like, why? I don't want a picture of myself. Yeah.
She's creating memories for you. Okay, that's interesting. I still have the picture,
yeah.
I was kind of weirded out by a random lady taking a picture of you, but...
No, it was my phone, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ice with the jump cast.
G.
And Lordo with the G. I get so sketched when people use jump to get over a spicy chicken because I don't think it makes it any easier. It just is dangerous, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Some people like it, though.
Yeah. You just jump into a fireball that's like up by the ceiling. That's the, throws them up there too. All right, Ice is gonna like go for this here, I think, with the one hit really.
You gotta go for it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't. You don't even have to cast shield. That's the beauty of it. Oh, he's gonna cast shield.
Yeah, shield's no good here, but that's a muscle memory thing probably. Gets the double. Gets hit.
Oh, gets
He's
hit.
Laughing.
Part of the process.
I think Lordo's setting up to join us here.
All Southern specialty. Yeah, Arizona is kind of cool for that reason. You get a lot of Southern stuff, but you also get the Western stuff too that you get in California. Like in and out.
A lot of good food when I was out there.
Yeah.
I got to be there for 6 months, so.
I thought it was way longer than that. What the heck?
Nope, 6 months. Or 6.5, I think, I guess, technically, but yeah. I wanted to stay longer, but couldn't really do that. I was there for school and had to leave.
Morning. As Ice is fire spelling Dark Link.
And this is going to be a 118 something, 45.
45.
GG.
So it was like a low 78 in terms of a run in general, if you were to post it somewhere.
Yeah, discounting the reset.
Right. There was a reset at the start in Magic Cave, which we can ask him about when he gets in here. I'm sure we know what he'll say, considering how it went the second time. I heard a beep. Lordo's in here.
I heard another beep.
We're here now. We were just muted. Sorry.
Hello.
Yo, GG's.
Hello.
GG's.
G's to everyone.
Double G. Yeah.
Yeah, combined, I think, 2 single G's. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part is neither of you lost or won yet.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's the top of the first inning.
Exactly.
Well, it's now the end of it. But...
I got cheated in Palace 3, that's all I'm saying. As this
Oh, the death.
Like, I swear to God, I tanked that thing and like it was like one animation frame. Like Link was like, just stab me in the back.
Yeah, it had to be like literally a frame. That is rough. At least it wasn't on Rebo Neck, because the screen locks, you have to wait for them to come out. Like, it was likely to get a hit on Rebo Neck, unfortunately, too. But it was still respectable, trying to go through there not dying.
Yeah, Light was saying, and not that any of us thought of it at the time until after, but you could have taken a death abuse in the crumble block room after grabbing the key, just letting one of the wolf heads hit you in the hole, which would have been
but like
pretty clever.
Who wants to save time here?
No, I mean, I wouldn't have even thought of that anyway. But
neither would I. Like, now that you mention it, like, yeah, thanks. Now I know what to do if I'm like beeping there.
Yeah, only if you're beeping. Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, no, that like I don't. That run was just. Oh, by the way, how did y'all like that? I watched Lordo try to set up the fence walk to New Kasuto, and I'm sitting here watching the restream, and I watched Lordo do it, and he gets an encounter, and I was like, let me try this.
Yeah,
I nail it.
Oh, that was your first time?
I've never. I don't do that strat. I do the
good job.
bridge. I mean, bridge.
I did it right without the stabs. I did the right amount of delay. I just got kind of hosed on the encounter that spawned. And then I did the bridge strat, and I got 3 encounters.
I don't know why you went to the bridge.
I'm like, well, this is This is basically guaranteed, dude.
I was gonna say we had to grill you because I've never seen anyone take that many encounters on that walk.
I was like, this is the new walk. I'm debuting it. Let's go.
Lordo, you got to go check out the new hot strats I introduced in Magic Cave. It was called I reset 26 seconds in so I could redo it.
That's a Highlander strat.
Anyway.
Shoot, I've done that before as well in a marathon run.
And then I messed it up anyway.
Yeah, that was the brutal part.
I think I remember that marathon run.
Yeah, that was the Big John.
Yeah,
and then I didn't get the bag on the second try either. I was like, yeah, this is a great strat.
Mercs reminded me of a time I reset in P1 in a race.
That
was like a repressed memory.
Bold.
That must be a depressing race.
I didn't actually want that brought up again, but now I remember. So,
man, I got so many encounters. I felt it was okay as an attack 3 run, other than the 15 encounters. I think.
Yeah, we were curious about your encounter counter. Does it go past 20?
No, if it goes to 20, that's like forfeit or reset for sure. So.
Just auto reset in VOD, like 1 extra encounter.
That VOD screen was destroying me. Just that one long hallway. I was like, I'm about to die in this hallway after a great VOD. So
yeah, you were 3 bars, I think, leaving that. That was rough.
I shout outs to Scorpion Max for getting in my way and then brutally dying.
He did that to both of you guys, yeah. Although I don't think Lordo killed him.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. He stayed alive. I bounced on him forever, and he was just like, I won't die.
I fused Max with the ground.
You needed the XP kind of, so it was good.
I was fine on XP.
I mean, you didn't need it, but it was nice to get. You were at like 53 or something. Still, so
was I that low
when you killed him? Yeah, because you had like 50. Or no, sorry.
No, he brought me to
55-3. 55-3 is what I meant.
Yeah, because
I didn't kill. But like it's like and then now you can skip one of the wizards.
Yeah, I didn't kill pretty much a damn thing in VOD.
Yeah, it's better than when you're like too high there and you kill Max and it just gives you the level. It's the worst.
What's sick is when it's a drop. You get a red jar there.
That would be sick.
We're setting up max drops. Yeah, we're setting up max drops now.
That's the hot strats. That's the hot strats right there.
I entered GP with my 95 experience left as always, every single time.
Yeah, it's like when you wake up at the same time every day, or you look at your clock before you go to bed and you're like, oh my god, it's fucking 12-12 again.
I'm like 95 again. This is great. I love killing all these heads over and over again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
dang.
Sorry that Yunus wasn't able to attend tonight. I hope you feel better, Yunus. And then for whenever my opponent decides to actually like come online and race, good luck with your async race.
Yeah, this might work out.
I'll be chilling it up at TwitchCon,
Yeah, have fun. Do you think you could have been able to do it from like a JSR setup?
Probably not. I would only be there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And like my opponent is still MIA.
Yeah, still the RNG of your opponent for sure. But that'll be interesting because it doesn't have to work out this way, but it might work out that Julesif and Yunus do a race, and so we can still have like a proper restream of 2 people playing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll see though. It might not work out that way.
All I need is my opponent to get a 118.46 and I'm fine.
True. I think you have good odds.
Yeah, free.
Free.
Getting
higher than a 118.45 is pretty free. I admit that is pretty free.
I mean, that's with a reset too.
Yunus could PB here. I don't know.
He's pretty close to the time that I got. I feel like it's not without possibility.
Yeah. Also, everything just has to line up because he knows all the new strats right now, or most of them. So.
Also, Money Mercs, I'll see you next week, dog.
Oh shit!
I'll see you next week, dog. The 2-1 brackets, unless my opponent somehow wins. But yeah.
I think Merc still has to race too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Jinx and stuff.
Well, if Mercs loses this week, then I hope my opponent gets a 118.44.
I did some swag stuff. I think I did a couple swags. Like P4, there was the bridge with the beams, and then
yep. I was hoping you'd do it, and you did it.
The spell, dude, the sound. I just found that out.
Wait, you didn't know either? Because I was freaking out. I was like, "This is so good."
I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh, I didn't see. Did I get a rating for my my pose for?
Oh yeah, I didn't rate it, but I said that was a great pose, and I'll give it a 10 because that's
sick.
The backstab close to the ground. I don't care if you're crouching or not. That's
okay. Well, if you're even ice a 10, what was Lordos?
Lordos is like 10? A 15. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry.
You gotta see
this thing.
Dude, oh no, I saw Lordo just continue walking and just like stab the wall.
He stabbed the wall and cast it during the stab noise, and the stab noise just continued the entire time the boner was coming up, dude. It was so good.
Yeah, it's like the rubble was moving out of the way, making that sound.
That was great.
That's amazing. I gotta go rewatch that.
Barba was good too. I think I did like the fastest Barba in the world.
Okay, so you did jumpless, and then you cast jump to get the key, right?
Yeah, just because people say to use jump, so I was like, all right.
I thought that was swag.
Yeah, that was kind of swag. I made the jump out of the gem, which was my most proud moment. With jump, I was like, I made the needle.
Because that's the only reason not to use jump, to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think P2, there's no experience at all. I remembered Chosen's 1600 number. I'm like, I'm okay, I think. I'm past 1600.
I I don't want to talk about my XP routing in P2.
Yeah, I think you killed some blue skellies you probably didn't have to kill.
Dude, all right, first of all, I didn't even know, like, I wasn't paying attention to my XP in Hammer Cave, and I took life 3.
Oh, right. I didn't even... Oh, okay, so yeah, you did need to kill those now that I think of it. I forgot you had life
popped
3.
up, and I'm sitting here, like, moving, and I'm like, oh god, my first instinct was just to cancel the thing, and it pressed up. And I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I think I almost died in the baklava room. Like, I ferried as I was falling into the hole in P2.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you were...
Yeah, I was like, oh, I already had it.
From the lava,
I did the thing where I already have it selected, but I select it again anyway. It helps you,
your
like...
first instinct is to pause the game, right?
Yeah, you're like, please don't fall, please.
Maybe if I pause the game, it'll stop it. It'll stop it.
Oh, and then tons of fairy spawns. Oh, and the maze walk, they chased me. They caught up to me. They cheated.
That was a crazy grid. It was like a L, or it was like the that block in Tetris, the one that goes like a zigzag or whatever. What are those called?
Yeah, an S or a Z.
The S blocks, yeah.
He had like a perfect S block.
Yeah,
chasing him. Like, how do you dodge that? You slink into another encounter, no matter what.
My outside of P6 heart container, I had an encounter that was like literally attached to my hip.
Butt toucher.
Those ones are great because sometimes they will catch you even if you are just going one
they
direction.
decide to accelerate one pixel.
Yeah.
It's probably the lag from moving left to right. The encounters just don't get the lag you do.
No, I'm saying if you just walk down and it's going down right behind you, sometimes it'll just catch you. Like, that's how you can...
It speeds up sometimes.
You can get, like, a rare back skip, if you've ever seen someone get a skip on an encounter skip with, like, something that's coming from behind them. It's, like, super rare to see that. But
seen that in VOD, like, a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked about this with Ugandis. He's like, man, I see people get the back skip. I'm like, oh, that's random, man. Like, it only usually happens in maze where they catch up to you, and then it happens to me the next day. Catch up to me.
All right, well, good stuff. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. There's a race coming up, I think, just started, maybe?
Oh, yeah, we got to send it over to Chroma and the real race.
Should be a good one, too, so...
the true race.
This was a show match. Great show.
This wasn't even actually a race.
This race was all a ruse. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, my double bubble, I had it, but I forgot about... I had, like, extra notes that I don't write for that one, that you have to do some specific movement. So that's what I want to say.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I didn't know what happened there because you looked like it.
Yeah, maybe you got to hesitate like 4 tiles before for like a musical cue.
Yeah.
My notes aren't as good as yours.
You needed the back skip there. That's what you needed.
Yeah, I guess that could have worked.
He needs more post-it notes around the TV.
I don't know if I've ever seen a back skip on the Western continent. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. If they actually just move faster on the
Wonder if it's the tile related or if it's just not as laggy there or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eastern continent encounters are just faster, confirmed.
Yeah, East sucks.
Oh, also, I really like the room name. I love lava. Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Dude's old name.
Dude's own old Smurf name.
Yeah.
And a former emote of mine. I got to bring it back, but...
We were all
who submitted all those.
Trying to figure out who that was.
Thank y'all for the comms tonight. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for the impromptu restream. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thanks for the great race. Quotes around race.
Quotes. Yeah.
Good race. Shout outs to baseball.
Yeah. Baseball for the restream. And
but yeah, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Peace.
Later.
Right. I am going to get us out of here very quickly so that we can go catch the next race. It has just started, so you haven't missed too much. Just want to thank our runners, Lordo and Ice. Great job. And our commentators, Justin, Man, and Lightning. Amazing, as always. So yeah, You can look at the schedule to see what's next on ZSR. For now, we're just going to head on over to Tabby Orange, where another race is happening. So, thank you for watching. See you all later.